Welcome back everyone to the channel. Like I mentioned before, we are going to be diving into different brain hacks or biohacks that are going to help you enter into a flow state. So tune in. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the biohack of forest bathing or spending time in nature or looking at pictures of nature, which is this. And they actually do say that just like staring at pictures or whatever of nature can be really helpful, beneficial, having plants in your space, whatever, because it kind of elicits that same sort of energy, that feeling of being out in the like wide open space. So whatever this is going to look like for you, here in Edmonton, it gets pretty cold, though I've learned that I actually prefer the winter with spending time out in the forest. And I think it's just because there's like less bugs. You don't have to worry about like kneeling under trees and getting covered in mud or other things like crawling on you. But the winter time, it's just like beautiful white snow. Sure, it might be a little cooler, sometimes -40. Dress up warm, right? But something that's really supported me with my wellness, with the ability to, enter into these like flow states where the energy or the connection to source, to great spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, to the stream of like all collective consciousness, that's what I think it is that it can help allow you to be open to more like inspiration, awarenesses, ideas, creativity, and just like overall this sense of like joy and peace. And I think that's ultimately what we're all here just trying to maintain, this life where we can feel a bit grounded and, a sense of like just gratitude, where we can all feel a bit more grounded and have this sense of well-being. And so spending time in nature can be really, really healing, and it doesn't require much. Like my ex, he was kind of the one that got me into a lot of this forest bathing, spending time in nature. Even though we have beautiful river valleys in that here, I never really spent a lot of time, to be honest, outside. And so like we would just go sit at a park in the vehicle. Sometimes we would read, we just have like coffee, chat, whatever. And then I started to explore, venture out a bit more into actually walking the paths. And eventually I just like love kind of going into the woods and seeing wherever that takes me. So be as adventurous as you'd like. This isn't about you going and spending days at a time in nature if that's too overwhelming for you. Make sure that you feel safe and comfortable when you're doing it. Maybe going with a friend, maybe a little lovely pet friend. Dogs are great for this sort of thing. And just allow yourself to become present in the forest or whichever area of nature that you might be. Because again, this is like us just remembering that, okay, as humans, it's really about this sense of stillness, right? We're just always go, 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 all the tech, everything that can kind of distract ourselves from being in this like sense of presence and wellness. And it's about coming back to that. And when we sit in nature, it's so easy to, just like walk on by. But if we start to just open and be present, like she will really show us just how abundant, how majestic, and how much flow there is in her presence with like the trees and just the living creatures that are like ever moving through her. And it starts to open up this door, I think, into the deeper states of our awareness and really helps promote healing. And I know for myself, one way that I connect to my dreamer or like the part of myself that is like the feminine, creative, sort of like receiving aspect, that is when I go into nature. And if I just spend like, a little bit of time each day, I find that really helps to boost my creativity. Again, like, I don't know, I'll like walk through, and as I'm leaving, I just get like boom, boom, ideas, like, which, obviously can sometimes be overwhelming. Maybe I'll make a video about how it's important to make sure you do things with your ideas, but it can be really helpful. So let us know in the comments if forest bathing, spending time in nature is a biohack that you would like to try, or if you have tried and how that's kind of worked for you. And obviously, remember to like, comment, and share this video with those you think might benefit from watching it. And keep tuned and keep watching for the next video where I'm going to be talking about another way you can start to hack your brain. Bye.